Hi. So a lot of people are talking about this year, 2021, and what it's going to look like, where we're going, what we're going to do. It's already started a little chaotic for some of us, for most of us. When I look back on 2020, and I look back to this time last year, today, exactly a year ago today, Logan Vaughn and I were headed to Broken Bow, Oklahoma for a weekend retreat. We were talking about 2020, and we had big hopes and big dreams and so many goals and so many things that we were going to accomplish and grab by the throat and just own in 2020. You've all been there. You've all had your to-do list. You've all had your goal list. You've all had your conquer this list. And then 2020 actually happened, and it caught everybody off guard. Some of us more than others, but I don't begin to try to compare pain. Because I think pain is pain. Moving through 2020 and coming to 2021, the big question really is, where do we go from here? What do we do with 2021 that is different? And I know that we have the potential, possibility, and the opportunity to do great things. There's always this moment for so many of us that happens when we're peering through our devices, through our phones, through these little pieces of technology that have been placed in our hands that allow us the beauty and blessing of staying connected with people and with family and with things, and also the curse of staying connected. These things that we hold in our hands, it's like peering through a window every time we pick them up, and we're looking at other people's lives, we're looking at other things that are happening in the world. It's a moment when you feel almost perfectly at bliss in the middle of the storm. That moment of feeling close to somebody that maybe you haven't seen in a long time. You taste joy. It consumes almost every sense. It's symbiotic. I want to be a creator of good windows for eyes that need something more to watch and gain the hope and joy that they need. So join us. Join us on this journey in 2021 as we continue to produce things for private companies, as we continue to produce things for the community, as we continue to put our heart and soul into every single thing that we do. We hope that we're positive windows for you to peer through. We hope that when we create something that it doesn't just sit, that it brings you joy, that it moves you, that it causes you to think of something outside of yourself. I put a post this morning on Facebook about, it was a camera that was given to me, to us, me and Logan. And there's a camera, it's actually two cameras and some lenses, and they were owned by Bill Bradford. And if you don't know who Bill Bradford is, either you just moved here or you're really young. And that's okay. Bill Bradford was an amazing man, a man that brought technology to Sulphur Springs that Sulphur Springs had never seen before, decades ago. And one of the things that he brought, one of the main things he brought was the ability to not only forecast the weather, but to watch storms in real time. And he had a radio station as well. And Logan and I want Logan to come sit down. Come in here, I want to talk. Logan and I were talking about this, and he was getting real passionate about this. And I was like, dude, we need to just sit down and talk about this. Logan Vaughn, everybody, Senior VP in Sales and Marketing for Chad's Media. Logan and I were talking about, is your hair all messed up?
Oh, it is. I'll pull my hat up like that.
Because the light, you know,
it
throws shadows and stuff. We were talking about Bill, and we were talking about how amazing it was what he did and what he brought. And Logan was telling a story that I lived here for 1 year in Sulphur Springs when I was in the 8th grade, and then moved away and then moved back as quick as I possibly could. Fell in love the day I came back with the woman of my dreams, got married, and I haven't moved, and I'm not going to. But Logan and I were talking about when a storm would roll into Hopkins County, what did you do?
You turned on Bill Bradford.
You
That's
turned on
what you did.
12:30 a.m.
12:30 a.m.
KSST because you knew that there was going to be a voice on the other end of that radio.
I'm 40 years old, and I still want to hear that voice. This year, last year, I have 3 little kids.
Yeah.
As a grown man, I still desire that exact same comfort and security that was provided for so many years of my life, that when a storm came in, we turned him on.
Yeah.
And I still want to wrap myself in a quilt and get into the hallway and have Bill Bradford tell me, we're going to be all right.
Storm's coming, but we're going to be okay.
The storm is coming, but we're going to be all right.
If you're on Church Street, you might need to take cover now because the winds are really picking up on Church Street.
It was relevant even this year. I think there was a tornado or some storm that was rolling in, and I remember actually looking at my wife and saying, where is Bill Bradford right now? I need Bill Bradford right now to
hear
tell
that
me
voice.
this.
We're kind of in a reminiscing stage around here at Chad's Media and for the day and for the last couple of days. But it's been a crazy week. It's been a busy week. It's been a fun week. We've had a lot of things going on. It's been an atypical week for Chad's Media. We have done a lot of things, from filming right here in studio to filming on location, to filming, we've been everywhere. Hospital, we've been everywhere. In fact, here's a quick little glimpse of everywhere that we've been this week. Now.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh, start now.
Hey, tell me how many times we're gonna reset the room today. How many shots are you gonna change? Hey, ask me how many times I get to move this couch right here today. We just watched a bunch of people storm the Capitol, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna load up and go to our next shoot. What do you think of that?
Capitalism at its finest.
Cold and wet.
So that's it. That's the week. That's a typical week around here for us. It's a lot of fun. We're very blessed. And we're very fortunate to call Sulphur Springs, Texas, Hopkins County, Texas home. And so we're looking forward to getting out. I'm actually leaving here at the office in just a couple hours and headed to Hallsville, Texas to watch our boys basketball team. I'm coming for the girls next. We're gonna keep doing what we do because we love it. My grandfather told me, I'll never forget, I was 12 years old. And we were driving around and we were talking about work, and he said, Chad, find something you love to do and you'll never work a day in your life. Thanks for loving us. Thanks for accepting us. Thanks for watching what we do. And here's to 2021 and Chad's Media and all of us here creating windows that you look through and you find positivity, hope, love, meaning, and all those great things. And see ya.